Hey there, comic friends. How's it going? I'm going to order my comics. And I figured, what the heck? I'll just come on and do them live. And anybody wants to talk or look and see how I do this. I've done one of these once before where I actually, really showed what the heck I was doing. And I'll kind of do the same thing again. Not that I'm really, doing a how-to to order comics through Discount Comic Book Service, but that's kind of what I'm doing. And I end up looking at a lot of the catalogs, so I figured I would just, what the heck, I would share and talk and whatever if anyone's around. I see that solicitations for January books are started coming out, so here in the next sometime this week, I'm sure I will do some uncover the covers. People seem to have fun doing that, or watching those. So I'll do those too. So if you want to come and talk comics with me or whatever in the comments, cool. If you want me to send you an invite, I'll even send you an invite. You can come and look at it because I'm going to screen share a lot of this. And we'll just kind of see what happens. Looks like right now I'm basically talking to myself, which is cool. But yeah, so we'll see what we got going on here. I'm going to share my screen. Oh, what do I got going here? Okay, so got my Hangouts going. Right now, I am looking at Boom Studio stuff at the moment. I'm also checking my messages here just to make sure I don't miss anything. Talking with Mercy about ordering comics. Mercy's little show. Talk with Mercy right now about ordering comics too, about using Midtown Comic Books and how long it takes to get your book shipped to you and stuff. So, at any rate, so this is where I normally get my books from. I get my books from Discount Comic Book Service. They give me nice, deep discounts and whatnot. I don't know if you can see on the screen right offhand, but most of the smaller press books give me a 35% discount, and the bigger named companies, DC, Marvel, stuff like that, Image, typically I get 40%. Lots of times on brand new books or something they're doing a special deal on. You can get to 50% off. And so it's awfully hard not to try new books out when you're getting them at half price, right? At least that's how it seems to be to me. Yeah. And I've just been informed I'm not talking to myself. There's at least 5 people watching, which is interesting because I don't see those 5 people. My thing's not telling me that. Oh, I'm sharing the wrong screen. Let's get back to that one. You don't need to look at my email. At any rate. So, like I said, I'm starting out on Boom Studio. We'll see where we go. Like I said, if anybody wants an invite or whatever, be my guest. Send me a thing saying, hey, I want to be on the show. Because we won't see your face probably much anyway, because, of course, I'm screen sharing the whole time, right? At least I hope I am. Am I? Yep, sure am. Show an email from T. At any rate, so... Abigail and the Snowman, #1. I'm tempted by this. It looks cute. It doesn't tell me anything about the book though. Normally it'll tell me over here by the title, it'll tell me what it is. This cover is kind of fun. I like the variant cover, but it's $8. So that's a cool cover. This abominable snowman type guy with a little tree, or I don't know. That's just a cool looking cover, but I'm probably not going to get that. I've got room for cute comics, I guess. Oh, Adventure Time. Looking at Boom Studio because I know Boom Studio does carry some of the books that I'm interested in. But right now, Gumball, all the Cartoon Network. Man, there's a ton of Cartoon Network stuff out there. And these comics I'm looking at, these are comics that are mostly solicited for December. Is where I'm ordering stuff from. These are my December comics. So this right now, we're October 20th. This by the end of the month, I have to have my December order in. That's how far in advance I'm ordering my books. So I have to be kind of informed and make my decisions based on, based on that, based on what I know about solicitations and stuff for 2 months in advance. But that's also why I get that big discount, because they know what they can commit to, and they don't overcommit and lose a bunch of money. Versus like when you go to the, I'm sure your local comic book store, they only order what they think they're going to really truly sell, but they're taking a bigger risk, so they're not going to give you those kinds of discounts, I would guess. Let's see, Escape from New York. That was a fun TV show, but not just in the comic. Oh, I know this is so exciting so far, isn't it? Hellraiser, Hero Bear, Hexed, Lumberjanes. Oh, here's the first book we'll talk about that I'm going to be getting. Mimic number 3. This is 3 of 3. This looked like it'd be fun. What happens if, basically, it doesn't tell you, I don't know why the solicitations aren't telling you anything about this, but it basically is kind of a what if, those nice innocent little memes you see on Facebook and sometimes I guess on Twitter and stuff like that. If one of those had some sort of subliminal in it and it got out of control. So I know I'm getting this. I ordered the first 2, so clearly I'm going to add the third one to my cart. That looks like fun. I know it is. It's written by Tinian. I'm not necessarily a big fan of Tinian's work, but I keep hearing great things about Woods, which I missed out on getting in singles. So I thought I'd try one of his other independent pieces and see what I thought of it, I guess. So there is that. Regular show, funny cartoon. I don't know that I want to read the comic of it, though. Let's see here. I know at least there's Suicide Risk that's under Boom Studio also. Man, they are doing a lot of theirs. Suicide Risk number 20. I'm going to add it to my cart. And I actually technically have a pull list on Discount Comic Book Service, but I never use it because I like browsing. I like literally going through and looking at everything that's there. That way I hopefully don't miss stuff. Of course, I have to remember what my pull list is. I actually have it, kind of dedicated to memory kind of a thing. So every once in a while I miss stuff because of that. That's kind of a cool cover for Suicide Risk. So I got it ordered. I don't know what else is coming out from Boom Studio. But yeah, Boom Studio right now. Oh, Boom Studio also does Wilds End, which of course we'll add to our list because that's just become really cool. Boom Studio also does Woods, which of course I'm not getting, but there you go. Crop Circles. With our latest 4 main characters staying in the book. That's kind of cool. I'm excited by that book. That's just kind of a cool book. To say it, I don't know what the deal is, why they haven't added anything to the solicitation to tell us what's going on, but that's it. That's all I'm getting for out of Boom Studio. Let's move on to Dark Horse. And let's see. I always get quite a bit of stuff from Dark Horse. Oh, lots of stuff for the $1 books you can buy to try them out, which is kind of a cool idea, I think. If you don't have access to those lucky people with their dollar boxes in their local comic book stores. I've never been so fortunate as to have that. So So I'm going to flip over here real quick, see if I have any comments. Nope. No comments. Cool. Okay. Getting Abe Sapien. Abe Sapien's on issue 18. Pick that up. Let's see the cover. There's the cover with Grant Grace. I don't know, these other characters, secondary and third-carry characters are traveling with them right now. See, this one actually gives you a blurb on what the hell the book's about. Whereas I don't know if Boom Studios just didn't give them anything or they didn't take the time to actually write anything in on their website. I'm not exactly sure, but at any rate, Abe has joined a cult, so it should be kind of fun to see exactly how that all plays out. Let's see, and then all their tons of trades for all the Magnolia Universe stuff. Lots of Aliens books, which I'm not interested in. Angel of Faith, I'm interested in. Avatar: The Last Airbender, not interested in. I'm not a real big fan of most TV show adaptations. I'm not really into a whole lot of. And yeah, John, you're not here. All right. Let's see. BPRD Hell on Earth 126. Of course, I'm picking that up. It's always a solid book with the exception of like one issue. So I'm going to get it. An awesome cover. And that Zinco is a company, and that company is basically is a front for a new generation of Nazis and Rasputin acolytes, basically. So, should be fun. More of the Black Flame in it. Gonna be some cool H.P. Lovecraftian kind of bump in the night sort of stuff. Tons of trades, man. Buffy books. Lots of Conan stuff. Dark Horse does tons of Conan stuff. If you're interested in Conan stuff. They have the rights to do some funky statues and whatnot. More Conan stuff. Is it Conan or Conan? Which is it? I always kind of wonder. I'm not getting this. This is a cool cover. The Criminal Macabre, the third child. I don't know. That's kind of a cool cover. Eerie Comics. Father's Day. No, I didn't get that. I was going to play the Remember When. Did you actually buy that or not? Ghost is still around. I thought this book probably would have gotten canceled. Still around for now. I quit getting it, though. After Kelly Sue DeConnick went off the book, it just kind of lost some of its something. Part of what made it interesting. And here's the Grindhouse Drive-In Bleed Out. T-Rex was talking about this a little while ago. If you might be interested, that's a great cover. That's just a cool looking cover, I think. I'm not getting this, but R.M. Garura does some great artwork on some things. This is a cover by them. But boy, that issue not very long ago of Batman Eternal, that was pretty rough. I don't think superheroes are their thing. Mostly scalped and stuff like that. Hellboy. Here's the new Hellboy book. Hellboy and the BPRD, number 1 of 5. I'm going to get this. This is the early stories, newly written early stories of Hellboy when they first create the BPRD and he joins up with them and whatnot. So should be a fun adventure, I would guess. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that. That should be cool. Lots of Hellboy trades. If you ever decide you're into Hellboy or the Hellboy universe, lots and lots of stuff to read. Lobster Johnson stuff. And the final issue of The Massive. Order that. There's the cover of it. Just to let you see what it is. Yeah, pretty cool book. It's been interesting. Kind of different than what else is out there. Tempted to get this, the New York 4. This is a Dark Horse reprinting of it. I believe it was actually a Vertigo title initially, possibly, or is it New York 5 is the Vertigo title? I can't really remember. I am a huge Ryan Kelly fan, the artist. Really, really like his work. This is oddly colored. I don't know why it's colored this way on the cover. I am a fan of Brian Wood, his work on some indie titles. I do not care for anything he does superhero-wise. And of course, as just a side note, he has in the past has had some pretty not good behavior when it comes to female fans and stuff like that, I guess. So I don't know. It's kind of soured my interest in buying his books. So I've kind of told myself that once I'm done with the runs of stuff of his I'm reading right now, that I probably won't pick up other stuff. There is the Sundowners. I'm gonna pick up the Sundowners. It's been kind of an odd book. It's been kind of fun. Curious to see where it's going and what's happening. Sundowners are on the run, pursued by the law and a horde of invisible aliens. Will they be able to forge a super team from the remnants of their support group, or do they need to turn to a new hero to lead the team? Oh boy. I would never want to have to write solicitations for a comic book. I'm sure writers have to write their own solicitations unless they've got editors to do that for them. It could be hard to do though. And that is it for Dark Horse books. Let's move on to exciting DC books. I'm gonna flip over here, check my comments. We'll go back to this. Okay, so let's see. DC books. They have these bundles. You can get bundles of stuff. Like you can get all the Darwin Cook covers. This is a bundle where you get 50% off, actually 45% off all the Darwin Cook covers. So if you want all the comic books that have Darwin, that has Darwin Cook variant covers, so for $42, normally $77, you can get all of them in all one big lot if you wanted to, which is kind of cool sometimes if you really want that big group of things. Seriously tempted by this Absolute Transmetropolitan hardcover volume #1. 50% off, normally 125 bucks. You get it for 62, which is a serious chunk of change even at 62, but oh man, collecting the first 21 issues. Oh, that is seriously tempting. I don't know. We'll think about that. Let's see. Action Comics, no interest. American Vampire, reading it in trades. All new. Oh, that's the all new Batman Brave and the Bold, Small Miracles. I think that is a trade version of, the kids comic, which I'm not interested in. Let's see here. Aquaman. No interest in Aquaman. I'm gonna read Arkham Manor. It's a Bat book, right? You gotta try it out. And I kind of like this cover of Batman looking like he's gone crazy, doing chalk drawings and stuff. It looks like he has a beard, maybe too. So Batman with a beard, that's gotta rock, right? Let's see here. Whoa. Don't need any Arrow comics. Oh, I don't know. Batgirl 37. Do I get Batgirl 37? I just added it to my cart. I just don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we'll give it a try. Got to read a couple issues of it, right, before I drop it. But I don't know. After that issue 35, it's just enough off. But I'm getting it 40% off, so it's only going to cost me $1.79 to buy it. So I'm tempted, though, to get the Darwin Cook one. Get the Darwin Cook cover instead. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to get the Darwin Cook cover. It doesn't cost me anymore. All right, so let's get it. Impulse buy. Let's not. We're going to remove that one, though. I don't want the regular one. Let's get that one. Let's see. Batman 37. I have no idea what the real cover looks like because all they give us was these mock covers. Endgame Part 3. At least I'm assuming that's not the regular cover. They don't tell you anything about it because they're still trying to hide what's going on, even though if you read the thing, you know what's going on. Except, once again, here's the Darwin Cook cover. Oh, look at that. Oh, you know. Oh, do I get the Darwin Cook cover? John, do I get the Darwin Cook cover? I just don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Steven's asking me right now. Hey, everyone. Are you getting the Darwin Cook variants? I'm getting some of them. I just don't know. Oh. Yes, I am getting this. I am going to get this Batman Darwin Cook cover. And thank you, T, for the moral support on the Transmetropolitan hardcover. Oh, because that's really tempting. See, now, okay, so Batman and Robin, number 37. You know, Robin Rises. Here is the Darwin Cook cover, which I love. But with this run, I've always gotten the Patrick Gleason covers. So I think I'm going to stick with this cover, the Patrick Gleason cover, just because I kind of like my run not messed up. Of course, I bought the Halloween variant. I don't know. Damn. Oh, if you can get a Darwin Cook cover, you go with the Darwin Cook cover, right? Oh, and so the Batman annual number 3 is an Endgame tie-in. Are you all going to rush out and buy Batman annual number 3 because it's a tie-in? Huh. I am because, of course, it's a Batman, and I get the Batman stuff. Oh, figurines, which I'm not going to buy. The Essential Batman Hush, don't need that. Oh, Batman Eternals, which they're not showing us the covers for. Gotta get all the Eternals, right? So I'll just add those to my cart right now. That's not very exciting, is it? Whoa, so there's, in the month of December, there's 5 weeks. So there's 5 Batman Eternals. Oh, and another thing, because I'm ordering these comics, obviously these are comics for December. So if you don't want to see covers, which might have a spoiler in them, you probably don't want to watch this show. That's kind of a cool cover, though. I like this owl here up front, and hidden in the background amongst the trees is the Riddler. That's kind of cool. Don't know if the comic will be cool, but looks cool. Don't read Batman, Superman. Oh boy. Oh boy. Batwoman. We know how excited we all were by the Batwoman. This is great because, okay, so we got this, in the month of October, we got the Batwoman, the Batwoman in outer space thing. So here's Batwoman 37. This is 2 issues later because this month we had 35. We're back to the whole vampire thing because there's Nocturna down there in the corner grasping Batwoman. So they're telling that story so weirdly out of order. I just don't know how they justify that. But yeah. No Darwin Cook Batwoman cover. That kind of sucks. I wish there was one. The Raphael Albuquerque cover is pretty cool, though, too. Bodies, number 6 of 8. Of course, I'm reading that miniseries because it's kind of cool. I do kind of like this black and white cover. That's the feels like it should be toned in white. I mean, in yellows, because this is the characters from the future. I'm pretty sure it's that one. Oh boy, let's see here. Catwoman. This is the new Catwoman, which I am getting. Oh no, it's another one of those. Do I get the Darwin Cook Catwoman cover, which is awesome of her leaping out across over by the moon with jewels falling out, or do I get the Jia Lee cover, which is just weird, but I like it. I like the weird Jia Lee covers. No, we go with the Darwin Cook cover, right? It's Darwin Cook. Catwoman annual. See, I don't know if this. Crime Family has been a big thorn in Selina's side, and she grapples with the underworld. Now learn the secret of how their stories intersect. So this is some side story. $5. Of course, it's only going to cost me $3. Yeah, what the heck? We'll get it. It's only money, right? Coffin Hill, number 14. I don't know why my messages aren't coming through, so I'll have to double check here again. Really like that that cover. That red handprint there and stuff. That's a cool cover. I think I talked about these covers in the Uncover the Covers. That's why they look familiar. Let's see here. I'm going to flip over here and see if I got any more comments. Doesn't look like it. Okay. All these figurines that I do not care about. DC Universe Christmas trade paperback. Frank Miller and various. Huh. The heck is that? Reoffered to coincide with the release of the Batman and Superman ornament box sets. This trade collects 17 of DC's Christmas-themed stories from the 1940s to the present day, including Batman's story illustrated by The Dark Knight Strikes Again, Frank Miller, making this the perfect holiday gift for any comic book fan. $20 regularly. Well, if it came with the Christmas ornaments, that would be cool. Otherwise, yeah, not so much so. Deathstroke, I'm not getting that. Oh, Detective Comics. Francis Manipool and Brian Butcherell are back on the book. Got our regular cover here. Or we got the Darwin Cook cover there. A very tuckered out, old-fashioned Batman. So we're going to go with this. Why do I keep picking up Detective Comics and I'm not too excited by the Francis Manipool, Brian Butcherell first arc? Because it's Detective Comics, and I always get Detective Comics, I guess. I think I'm done with this. Earth 2. I think I'm done. I'm not going to get any more Earth 2. I am the weekly book, the Earth 2 World's End, is pretty much totally sabotaged that book. So I'm dropping it. I'm not ordering it this time. This will be the first time in that book I'm not ordering it, which is kind of a shame, but it's a mess. Let's see. Federal Bureau of Physics, number 16. I'm going to pick it up. Freaky cover. Always liked the book. It's just kind of strange. Weird piece of sci-fi with some kind of cool characters in it. Oh, Gotham Academy. Issue number 3. We're going to give it at least 3 issues. I don't know. If you thought Kitty Detention was a pain, just wait until you see Detention Gotham Academy style! Exclamation point. I don't know. I didn't think Detention was ever that bad. I'm going to get this book, of course. Gotham by Midnight. Great looking cover. Ben Templesmith does some awesome art. Excited to see him on an ongoing. Suspicious as to how long it'll last, but while it does, I'm going to go along with it. Looks like there's some interesting characters in that. So, oh, Grayson. I don't know. I like the art in Grayson. I'm not sure if I'm excited by the book, though. There's our regular cover. Here's the Darwin Cook cover. I'm actually going to go with the regular cover on this one. I kind of like it. And, of course, there's a Grayson annual. And I don't know. Why am I buying that? Because I'm stupid. Skip the Green Arrow because it's been turned into a TV show. And all the Green Lantern stuff because everybody knows what a huge Green Lantern fan I am. And skip Harlequin. Don't need to read the Deadpool of the DC universe. Let's see what else we got here. Skipping most of the Justice League stuff because it just feels like it's not really going anywhere. But I will be picking up, of course, Justice League 3000 because it's just a fun, hilarious book. It's at 50% off also, so I'm going to pay a whopping $1.49 for it. Blue Beetle, Booster Gold. Kind of excited for that. Should be fun laugh, I hope. Skip Justice League Dark, Justice League United. And I am picking up Kitchen. Number 2. I do dig that cover. Part 2 of the all-new crime drama, The Kitchen. The girls find their newly claimed criminal empire under threat when a sleazy hustler blackmails them for more money than they have. Can they get it together in time and keep control of Hell's Kitchen underworld, or will they have to take more drastic measures to protect their turf? Art by Ming Doyle. That's the biggest reason I'm picking it up. And great covers by Becky Coolin. So I'm going to try issue 3 of Clarion. I'm just not sure. We'll see if that ends up being a disaster with Anicetti writing it. But first issue was kind of cool. The interior art is awesome on the thing. So pick it up for a little bit for that. Not reading Lobo. Oh, and then there's the new Multiversity. This one is Multiversity Thunderworld. I'm a big fan of Captain Marvel. I really like him. So should be cool. I hope. Let's see here. Names, number 4. Of course, I'm getting that. Peter Milligan book. This issue was pretty cool. There's the cover. Kind of like it. These bloody covered paintings and the people's feet there. Or it's on fire, one of the two. I haven't quite decided whether that's on fire, because that really does look like a flamethrower. Like that one guy, like these guys have flamethrowers. So they may be burning it all. Not getting the Suicide Squad. Here's a fun book. I own this. I own the singles of this, but this is North 40. This is a new version of the trade paperback. Book originally came out as a Wildstorm book. The art in it is Fiona Staples. This is some of her earlier work. Really, this is where I first discovered Fiona Staples at, and it's an awesome kind of what if something like Cthulhu was raised up during Homecoming, and some of the craziness that goes on with that. It's cool. I really enjoyed it. It was a fun I think it was 5 or 6 issues kind of a thing. Was pretty cool. Of course, my copies are signed by Fiona. I met her a couple years ago and had her sign them. Yes, I'm name dropping. Here you go, John, if you're still out there. Red Hood and the Outlaws, annual number 2. Red Hood, Arsenal, and Starfire face one enemy they may not be able to defeat. The holidays. I'm not getting any of that, though. Not been very impressed with the Red Hood books. Of course, I am getting this because it bookends the whole Robin stories. This is Robin Rises Alpha, number 1. Excited for that storyline. Of course, we just got exposed to the cover for the January solicitations. Have you seen them out there with Damien? He's back, obviously, and looks like maybe he has superpowers. That's another story. Of course, I'm picking this up. This is Secret 6, issue number 1. Gail Simone, Dale Eagleham on art. Love the original run of, well, the original second volume, I guess I should say, because the original run of Secret 6 was back in the 60s. That's a pretty cool run, too, just because of how 60s-esque it is. At least the covers, anyway. I haven't seen the inside much art. But anyway, second volume by Gail Simone was awesome. Great characters, totally twisted and whatnot. Excited to see what this ends up being like. So I will certainly be getting it. Excited by that. Ooh, hardcover deluxe edition of Scalped. That's tempting because I really like that entire run of books. I don't know about this. Since Sensation Comics featuring Wonder Woman. I hate that cover. That cover is so horrible. And these stories have been so bad that, you know what? I'm not getting it. As much as I want Wonder Woman, I'm not getting it. I am done with that too. Let's see. Supergirl, Superman. More Superman. Superman, Wonder Woman. No, thank you. Swamp Thing. Get Swamp Thing. Issue number 37. The Machine Queen. So I wonder if she's the actual avatar of the machines. No Teen Titans or Tranusin. Okay, I'm going to try this. I don't know. A bit suspicious of it. Wolf Moon, #1 of 6. It's 50% off, so it's only costing me $2. So I'll get the first issue of it. Looks kind of weird. Looks kind of cool. Obviously, it has to do with werewolves. I like werewolves, so we'll see how that really pans out. I won't be getting this. Wonder Woman. Just look at that. Horrible, horrible. Ugh. Ugh. They just wrecked that character, I'm sure. And that is it for DC Comics. I'm going to skip Dynamic Forces. I'm going to skip Dynamite Entertainment because they never have anything I'm really interested in. I will quickly thumb through IDW Publishing because every once in a while they'll have something that I think I might have wanted, and if I'm not paying attention, I miss it. So we'll quickly scroll through that because I know it's so exciting to watch me order comics. Edward Scissorhands, some Ghostbuster comics, G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, Godzilla. Judge Dredd, they're your people that do your Judge Dredd stuff. My Little Pony. Oh, see now here, T, if you're still around, there's that October faction. I kind of like the cover, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get it. I think I'm going to wait. I'll get issue 2, and if issue 2 is awesome, then I guess I'll scramble to try and figure out how to get issue 3. But issue 1 was unimpressive enough that I don't think I want to read another one. So I wanted to like it. Just did not work out. Art was too dark. What else we got here? Maybe just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Transformers. Not into Transformers. Guess I'm too old for Transformers or something. X-Files. They have lots of licensed products. Let's move on to Image Comics, shall we? Because that's fun. We always know it's fun. Let's go check our comments, too. Yeah, Steven, they do. They have some great deals. Discount Comic Service has some great deals. And like I said, most of their #1s, if you're ordering through them, their #1s are 50% off. It's hard to beat that. It's absolutely pretty easy to take a shot on a #1 book when it's 50% off. Heck, some people would say even at 40% off, which is what most of the things are. You can kind of, that's one of the reasons why I get as many books as I do, is because I have such a steep discount. It really does make it easy to hang on to books that might be crappy longer. So here we go. This is one that I'm definitely getting. Bitch Planet. I'm going to get Bitch Planet. Love the title, if nothing else. New Kelly Sue DeConnick title. Excited to see what that ends up being like. I've already missed the first 2 issues of Birthright, and I haven't been able to come up with a reasonable place to get them yet. So that may be a trade wait for me, I'm thinking at this point. New Casanova hardcovers are out. That's cool. I love that book. I don't want it in hardcover, but I love that book. And here we go, Copperhead. Put Copperhead on. It's been a fun space western. So pumped for that. What else? I'm going to keep picking up Cowl also. I like the first arc. Was pretty cool. Like the whole superhero union versus the Chicago politics thing. So that's pretty cool. I'll stick with that. Next page here. Deadly Class. Number 10. Wow, if I'm just ordering that now, that's going to be like a 2-month break. Because didn't we just read 9? No, 8. Okay, so not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay. Oh, do you guys want to see that cover? Yeah, Deadly Class. Yeah, you draw like this now at a regular school in the United States, and you probably get expelled. Of course, they're a school for assassins, so maybe that's extra credit. I'm going to get Drifter. Seems kind of cool, what I've seen of it so far. We'll see what it ends up really being like. Yet another science fiction book from Image. Seems to be like a lot of them. Going to get East of West, of course. I won't show you the cover of it because it's just a Image coming soon thing. Gonna pick up 5 Ghosts because it's just a cool, fun Saturday morning Johnny Quest-esque type book. Excited by it. Always dig it. What's next? Ghosted. God Hates Astronauts. Love this cover. But I'm kind of waiting on that too. It's one of those ones I'm going to trade wait on. Pick up the first trade. Hopefully it has all the covers in it. Let's see. I'm getting the first couple issues of Goners. I hate this cover, but kind of curious what that's going to be like. So I'm picking that up. Decided against the Graveyard Shift. I'm not going to get this. Reunited after a memorable run with critically acclaimed Noble Causes. Jay Februar and Fran Bruno bring you a new tale of crime, horror, and romance. It's Friday night style thrills and castle style crime solving as a homicide detective and his girlfriend find their love put to the ultimate test when they run afoul of a gang of vampires. I don't know. I like Fright Night. Not big on castles, so that's not really a big selling point for me. And I'm getting Humans because it's just one of those kind of odd post-apocalyptic monkeys as people kind of a thing. So I don't know. For some reason that appeals to me, so I'm picking that up. Image First, did a bunch of Image First stuff. So you can pick up some of the image books that have come out recently. You can pick them up for $1. Reprints for $1. Check them out if you're interested. And yeah, Image First for about everything. Image First for Spawn. Wow. Yeah, and you can catch up to all 300 and some issues of it if you wanted, I guess. Ooh. Not that it's a comic book, but I kind of like that. I like comic book company shirts. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting Intersect. I don't know. This is issue 2. I can't wait to get a hold of issue 1 just so I can see what it's really going to be like, because I don't know, that cover, it doesn't appeal to me. And I haven't been able to figure out from reading solicitations, haven't been able to really figure out what the story 100% is, but giving it a shot. Lazarus, issue 14. Of course, I'm getting that because the character Forever is just kick-ass. And I like the kind of near future dystopia kind of thing that goes on with it. So then, of course, I'm getting this because right now this is my favorite Rick Remender book. Low, issue 6. It's just cool. The art is amazing. Greg Cocchini. I'm not sure how you say his name. That's why I don't talk about creators' names very often because it's so horrible. But anyway, so gonna get that. Should be pretty cool. Let's see. What else? Nowhere, man. Oh. Of course, I'm getting this. I like retelling of Greek tales. So I'm getting the Odyssey issue number 2. Pretty excited for that. Punks, the comics, number 3, getting that just because it's completely different. No cover for me to show you. I'm also getting Rasputin, number 3. I don't like Rasputin, but I like Rasputin, if that makes sense. I mean, I'm not a supporter of maniacs like him, but at the same time, I am fascinated by the guy, the stuff that he pulled off, the stuff that he did, his odd death, all that stuff is interesting to me. So I'm picking that up to see what the kind of story that's going to be. And of course, I'm picking up Revival. This is issue 26 because Revival is just cool. And I'm going to get the Roche Limit. Love that cover. Getting that. Kind of a more traditional sci-fi kind of thing. Picking this up too, just because it looks kind of wild. I like John Arcudi, I guess is how you say his name. I like anything that he has written for Dark Horse and stuff. So excited to see him branch off into more creator-owned stuff. So excited to see that. I mean, let's see here. Brings you a modern-day action-adventure fantasy thriller where rundown dive bars, undead kitty cats, psycho skinheads, and giant mummies all play a part. It's Louis C.K. meets Robert E. Howard in a David Fincher universe. I don't see how you can't not pick that up. That is just absolutely bonkers sounding, right? So definitely be giving that a shot. Rumble number 1, of course, 50% off for me, so it's costing me a whopping $1.65. So gonna get it. Skip all the Savage Dragon stuff. Sheltered's still going. Are people still reading Shelter? John, are you still reading Sheltered? Sheltered 15. I'm not reading it. I'm gonna pick up Shutter number 7. Curious as to how long this book lasts. I just don't hear that many people talking about it. It's kind of crazy and all over the place. So, okay, now we're going to get into some books I just don't know whether or not I should get or not. Well, I got issue number 1 of Synergy, so I guess I'm going to get issue 2. I just don't know. It's suspicious. I'm not going to like it. But even number 2 is at 50% off, so yeah, we'll pick it up, give it a shot. People have sex and turn into monsters or something like that. So, sex and monsters. How can you go wrong, right? Let's see. Some stray bullets here. Must be a break because I see trades for stray bullets, but no actual stray bullets. So it must be break time for stray bullets. We'll get Superannuated Man number 5 because Ted McKeever's art is amazing pants. So always get it for that just because his black and white work is just awesome and he's twisted and just looks at everything really strangely. Supreme Blue Rose, I'm wishing I would have continued to pick that book up. I keep hearing good stuff about it. Listen to Walking Ninja. He keeps talking about it. So I'm kicking myself for not having picked it up. I am going to pick up They're Not Like Us because, well, the title alone makes me want to pick it up because they're not like us. So, yeah, 50% off in my case. Generation after generation, it's the same old SOS. There's no hope for the future because young people think only of themselves. They have no respect for authority. They think they know everything. They're arrogant. They're reckless. They want to tear the world apart. In a time full of possibilities, yet rife with disappointment, the youth are changing. They look the same, but they act different, think different, and have abilities we can only dream of. They're not like us. So I am excited. Did you love the way I read that? Just perfect sales pitch. So I'm excited about that. Picking it up. I decided against Tooth and Claw. I'm not going to get it. Of course, I am going to get Trees. Very excited by that book. It's not a fast-paced thing, but I absolutely love it. Today on Twitter, Warren Ellis implied that there weren't very many people. He didn't feel like there were very many people picking it up. So more people need to pick that book up because I don't want to see it disappear. This is one of those times where pick it up just for me. I don't care if you read it, just buy it, just so it satisfies me because I'm selfish. Wicked and Divine, number 6. Pick it up just because it's a slow, odd book. Is this getting boring yet for anybody? I don't know. I'm going to get Witches number 3. The more I think about issue number 1, the less I love this cover. The less I was super excited by it. So I don't know. Your parents' worst nightmare, a beloved child lost in the woods. Behind the trees lurks a horror, and the brush conceals atrocity. No matter how desperate the search, understand that your prayers will fall on deaf ears. There's no escape from the witches. So, I don't know. Let's move on to Marvel, because, Marvel, that's exciting. Gonna see if I got any new comments. David Raccoon is, just stay away. Just stay away. So what's so big about Trees? It's just this slow, really interesting human aspect of a sci-fi book. That's what that's why I like it so much. You got this sci-fi setting, and you get these really great moments of human exploration and human understanding. And to me, that just, for me, just is really cool. It doesn't feel like there's anything else out there that's quite like it right now. It feels like Warren Ellis is going to be telling us something. And I like it when Warren Ellis actually has a mission, a message. I think his books like Transmetropolitan and some of those types of books were really good because I think he had something. He was inspired to say something. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm excited by Trees. So anyway, so here we are jumping on Marvel. Let's see what I'm going to pick up from Marvel. Everybody believes I don't buy Marvel books, but I do buy a few. I don't know how many I'm buying right now, though. All new X-Men annual. Skip all the Amazing Spider-Man stuff. Don't really feel like there's a Spider-Man book that I'm that interested in right now. Even though as a kid, I used to read lots of Spider-Man. Trying to decide if I want... if I want to get Angela Asgardian Assassin. I love the cover. I mean, this is what the cover looks like, but you shouldn't buy a book just for the cover, right? I mean, back issue, sure, but not modern comics. I just don't know. I have no interest in Angela. I don't know anything about her. I'll have to think on that one. No Avengers. Nope. Avengers and X-Men Access. Avengers Now. Nope. Just a handbook of the Avengers. Wow. don't say I can make a handbook of the Avengers because the Avengers, they change so often that I don't know. Axis Hobgoblin, Black Widow. Okay, so maybe I don't get very many Marvel books. Nope. I dropped Captain America. I'm not getting the new Captain America. No Captain Marvel. Certainly no Cyclops or Deadpool. Ooh, Deadpool. Deadpool. I have to admit, this Deadpool Art of War is a great cover. That's a cool cover. But, you know, it's Deadpool, so. More of the Death of Wolverine stuff. Elektra, Fantastic Four. Guardians 3000. Hawkeye versus Deadpool. Already so far behind in that, I'm gonna have to just, I don't know, pick it up and trade or something. We keep talking about how fun it is. So here we go. We'll get this one. Loki, Agent of Asgard. Back to the original artist on the book. Kind of like the fill-in artist they've had. So it would have been okay if he would have stayed on the book. But he's off doing some stuff for Boom Studio now. Up Magneto, number 13. Curious to see where that goes. Been digging that comic. Marvel's Avengers. No, no, no. Men of Wrath. Issue number 3. Miracle Man Annual. Not getting any Miracle Man stuff. Nor Moon Knight. Even though I probably should pick up Moon Knight because everybody keeps saying it's the same as the old Moon Knight. Not seeing a whole lot that I'm not interested in. Oh no, I insulted it and now it's not going to load. There we go. She-Hulk, number 11. Fun stuff. More of the blue file stuff. I think that's her brawling with either Devil Cat or Medusa. I'm not exactly sure. Certainly not getting the Shield. Wasn't enjoying the TV show. I can't imagine I would enjoy the comic. Spider-Man, the X-Men, number 1. Should I get that? Should I? 50% off. Spider-Man teaching at the school. Oh, what the heck? We'll give it a try. No Spider-Woman for me. No Spider-Verse team up. Nothing remotely Iron Man. God, just don't care for Iron Man at all. Decided against the female Thor, so I won't be picking up Thor. No Uncanny. X-Men. No regular X-Men. Wow, that's it for Marvel. Okay, so I'm going to go down here to other comics because that's where I'll pick up. That's where I'll end up picking up. I'll pick up Oni Press stuff there. I need to look for Annihilator. Did I crash? I may have crashed. I don't know. Why isn't it showing video? It's saying please stand by. Not sure why it's being that way. Why is it doing that? Oh, it's back now. Okay. I don't know why I disappeared for a little bit there. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, let's see. Checking my comments so y'all can see. Let me get back to. So, okay, so I need to look for. So go down here. Go to my Oni Press because I know there's Oni Press stuff I'm interested in. Oh, letter 44. I'm getting you, but I really wish the art would improve. Wish they would get a different artist. Let's see. Of course, gotta get 6th gun. Issue number 46. Only a few more issues left. Oh, it's not going to show me the picture. That's no fair. There it is. Only a few more issues left, and it's all done. It's all over with. Makes me sad. Of course, I'm going to get the Days of the Dead. It has been awesome. And I love that cover. That baby with the umbilical cord. That's just freaky cool. And that is it for Oni Press. Need to look for Legendary Comics. So I can pick up Annihilator, number 4. Because Annihilator has just been, well, I've only read 1 issue, and it's just absolutely freaking awesome. So super excited for this book. It has been cool. But yeah. And I can't think of any other odd companies that I need to buy any books from. I don't think. Curious about Emily Was Gone. I heard the Bearded Nun talking about it. Doesn't show up. Doesn't show up at all. So I don't know if it was only single issue or it's just not out this month or what. Or search engine sucks. Looks to be the search engine sucks as far as that goes. So, to pardon me, I'm going to do a little bit of searching. Let's stop sharing. There I am back. Hey, everybody, my ugly face. Let's see. I'm going to, curious. Looking this thing up because I want to know about this book. Then Emily Was Gone. And then Emily was gone. Okay. It came out a while ago, I think. September, so guess I'm far enough behind on that. I'll have to get that someplace else. But anyway, that's me ordering my comics. Pretty exciting stuff, huh? Any rate, I am going to probably go pay for them now. And that's funny. Just reading over the comments that John has me wanting to never order comics online. That's fine. You don't have to. You got awesome stores. You don't need to order your stuff on it. Any rate, so I am going to I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go pay for these books. Thanks for hanging out. You guys should have come actually on. You should have just logged in to Google Plus. I could have sent you an invite. You could have came on and actually talked books with me, and we could have had good fun. Anyway, I'm getting secret messages from beyond the curtain as it's family TV watching night, so I better get my comics paid for. And anyway, I'll be back later on in the week. Of course, I'll do my No Capes and Monster Comics reviews, and then I'm hoping to squeeze in somewhere like, I don't know, maybe Thursday or Friday night, early-ish. Well, maybe Friday maybe in the middle of the day. I'm going to at least do this week, at least get DC's Uncover the Covers. I'll do that. Everybody seems to have fun with that, so we'll have fun doing Uncover the Covers. For DC, I don't know if other solicitations will come out this week or not. Matt Kammer, Brandon, he says that Marvel usually releases theirs on Tuesday, so maybe tomorrow we'll have those. So if that's the case, I'll see if I can squeeze that one in too. Haven't seen any solicitations for DC, not for DC, but for December for Image books. So we'll see how that goes. Get those Image books, at least do those too. I haven't figured out a good way to do the other independent books, like to do Dark Horse, to do Oni Press, to do IDW, to do, I don't know, Dynamite or whatever, if we want to talk about some of those covers. I haven't found a place that really puts them all together well enough for me to smoothly go through them. But if I can find some place that kind of gives me a decent picture to show you guys while I'm talking about it, maybe we'll do that too. Anyway, thanks for tagging along and watching me order comic books. At any rate, have a great night, everyone. Bye.